Aloha! Welcome back to the Dread Planet. My name is Tiki C. My goal for this video series is to convert 50 blueprints for use on this planet. I've converted 40 so far. I am so close to my goal. I have searched through the most popular blueprints of all time on the Steam Workshop, looking for blueprints that would fit into the abandoned theme on this planet. For each blueprint, I spawn it in this creative game, take a quick tour of each, remove devices and blocks that wouldn't be found on this planet, damage the building randomly, replace blocks with destroyed or truss blocks, paint on some dirt, save, and celebrate. Today, I have 5 more blueprints to convert, starting with Luck by Snack95, and then Habitat 1 by Incitato. Then we have T3 Home Base Unity by Stapper, and then IMC-TMB A11 by Blacklight, and then Remote Base Camp Mark 1 by FJHookah. Links to these blueprints can be found in the description below. Thank you to all of the authors for their artistic works and their contributions to the community. And a special thank you goes out to Revian for the Project Eden scenario. Are you ready? I am. Here we go. Okay, the first one is done. This one was pretty straightforward. Not many components inside, so I focused on block work with damaged blocks, creating a hole in the ceiling here and going a diagonal, and then painting on some dirt or debris symbols on the floor and putting some truss blocks in there. Let me see, and then the hangar door was blown off, and the front ramp destroyed or damaged a little bit, and damage in the center of the hangar and on this corner. I left the components above on the player area intact, so that will be nice to find for the player, in addition to this constructor and repair and armor locker. Replaced the core with an NPC core. I shut down the power, disabled the generator, and set the door code to 0000 so it's public, so it's not locked, but it shouldn't really be an issue since they can get in pretty easy. I've been trying to get in the habit of setting all the doors in every POI to 0000. I have to go back and do all of that. Otherwise, this is saved and ready to be imported into the game. Just as an FYI, I look at it and I hit Alt-O, and I saved it as Eden BAJ Luck, and I make sure to click on the box Save Damage States, and then I overwrite what I have in there. And just looking at my blueprints, if I double click on this, it has a specific group name. So in the game is gonna call random POIs from this group and place them on the planet, and this POI should show up as luck. And the ground offset determines if it's above or below the ground. This one is just going to be ground level. It's going to flatten the ground, and it's going to keep any topsoil. So those are pretty standard settings for every POI that I do. Most of them, I should say. And this is done. So let's move on to Habitat 1. Okay, this one is done. A couple things on this one. For starters, we'll look at the damaged blocks. So I just did a little hole in here by this shed. I like this little shed, by the way, in the little work area. So I kept that mostly intact. I got a hole in the side here with some debris on the bottom and a little bracer bar so the floor stays up, and a hole here in the side. So I had to remove the repair bay and the ATM and the plants, since I try to limit the amount of exotic components. Plants should not exist in any base, even if they're artificial, and ATMs should not be here, since there should be no communication with the outside world on this desolated planet. Let's see, what else did I do? Just some random damage all around. I removed the turret on the top. I gotta replace these with the damaged in a minute. I saved the blueprint, and I shut off the, disabled the generator, and I set all the door codes to 0000, so they're all open and not locked. Otherwise, what else did I do? Oh, I set the ground offset to -2, so that when it spawns, instead of spawning at this level, at the bottom of this block, it will spawn at the bottom, or top of the block at -2, so that it should spawn correctly for the player just to walk in the stairs here. So that should be good to go. Just gonna do one more fix on that and move on to home base Unity. Okay, this one is done and saved. The big thing on this one is that I had to replace all the wood blocks with steel blocks because wood is extremely rare on this planet, and I had to do a replace blocks command to replace all the wood blocks with steel blocks and then retexture them to try to retain the artist's original vision. So try to respect the artist's creation here and make the steel look like wood. So a bit of retexturing and replace blocks there. Otherwise, remove the repair bay, the turrets, the ATM, blew the doors down, settle the doors to 0000. Did this damaged chunk on the side here, and some dirt or debris symbols on there. Left most of the interior intact, I should say, except for this door. Kitchen is mostly intact, so it's nice for the player to come in here and find these devices, especially these boxes. Good things in there, especially on this planet. Otherwise, this one is saved. Core is replaced with an NPC core, and the blueprint is at a 0 ground level, and it is done. So actually, I'm going to save that one more time because I did that retexturing. Home base unity, save damaged states, overwrite. Now it's done. Okay. Number 4. All right, I am done with this one. This one took me a bit longer, had a lot more work to do. I removed most of the valuable components, like for example, there was a furnace here, so I cut into the side there. And I cut into the side here to get at one of the constructors, and there was a resource bay down here consisting of fuel tanks and O2 tanks. There's actually 3 of these resource banks, so I cut into the side of the wall to get at that one, cut into there to get to the other one, and just reduce the amount of fuel and O2 tanks. Same over here, both to get access to all of those resources and cut away at them a bit, and get at that core and replace it with an IPC core. I also removed the CPU extenders, and there was some lettering on here for the player as hints on where to put them, so I had to remove the hint lettering. There was a shield, I got rid of that, and the deconstructor. So this is pretty cut down, so it's like a basic base now. I cut the side of the hole in the side of the wall into the growing plots. Removed all the turrets, replaced them with truss. And yeah, so I'm gonna hit Alt O. Save this as IMC-TMB, save damaged states. Done with that one. All right, last one. And we're done with the remote base camp Mark 1. So this one, I had to do replace blocks for the combat steel, convert it to normal steel, because combat steel should be rare on this starting planet. I removed the turrets and I had to remove a block to get at the core so the player can get the core. Blew a hole in the side here, which took out one of the advanced constructors, and I had fun doing this damaged pipe work here. And then the large hole was blown on this side, both in the top floor with some debris, and in this floor took out some of the storage and the fuel tanks, and blew a hole down into the living area and through the living area, took out some of the grow plots, and finally the debris just rained down there. So that is that. Did some generic damage overall. Shut off the generators, settle the doors to 0000, turn the power off. Yeah, and then I saved it with a -2 offset because of that block right there. So it should spawn at this level right here. So this one is done, and we are done. I have converted 5 more. So I have a total of 45 blueprints now converted. I have 5 left to meet my goal of 50. So thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a great day.